Hi, welcome to today's healing. I'm Kristen, and if you're joining me today, that means that you are ready to make a change in yourself and the world around you. Before we get started on our energy systems today, energy centers, I would like you, if you are so inclined, to hit the like and subscribe button and maybe leave a comment, good or bad. I am just trying to grow my channel, and I am so appreciative to all of you who have liked and subscribed and who actually sit and watch my videos. And hopefully you're learning something or opening up to more. And it is also exciting that I have had some emails come in since I've been starting this, and they've been trickling in a little more and more, where people just need some guidance or answer some questions or comment privately. So you can reach me on email at todays.vibrational.healing@gmail.com. So much appreciated. And let's get into our energy centers of the body. And we're starting with chakras. Chakras regulate, maintain, and manage the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual aspects of our being on the physical plane. Chakras serve as portals between our body, mind, and soul. They are specialized energy centers which connect to the multidimensional universe. Our physical body flows into our emotional reality, which connects to our thought forms, which link to our spiritual or intuitive processes, which flow right back to our physical body. It's all connected. Everything is connected. And chakra is the Sanskrit word for wheel of light. Our chakras are little lighted centers. And it's when they are open and working right, we can feel it. And when we work on our chakras, aligning them, balancing them, we feel it. We feel energized. When I work on clients, they feel energized, but yet oddly serene at the same time. It's just balancing and harmonizing. And this is good for our whole body and mind and soul. This wave theory is connected to the existence of quanta. We've all heard of quantum physics or quantum mechanics. Not all of us, but a lot of us have. And this is what we're based on. And this is where everything is just tiny particles and everything is connected. And you maybe have heard of, the spooky connection, where one particle can change at the same time in the same direction as another particle far, far, far away from it that it's linked to. And we basically, as humans, as energy bodies, as souls, are connected to everything. And so every thought we have can change direction. Our direction can change. If we think of something subconsciously, we can think of something consciously. But if it's in our unconscious, that's the direction we're going to take. So later on in other videos, I'm going to get more into the quantum physics and help you understand, if you don't already, how everything is connected in that way and how we can manifest and make things happen for ourselves. The wave theory is connected to the existence of quanta, the subatomic particles from which everything in the universe is made, and everything is connected as quanta. They exist both as waves and particles and flow from one form to the other. They function as waves, freely streaming and unbroken energy flows. Invisible quanta become visible when their effects are measures, bringing our body, mind, and soul into unity. There are 7 main chakras that most people are familiar with. The first one is the base or sacral chakra. The second is our abdominal. The third is our solar plexus. The fourth is our heart. The fifth is our throat. The sixth is our third eye. And the seventh is our crown. There are 5 chakras outside of the body. The 8th and 9th are above the head. It just depends on where yours is, but they're, generally here and here. The 10th is below the feet that runs into the ground, and that helps ground us. Now, sometimes I sense the 10th chakra, like I guess it flows through me and comes up like a great big tree, where the 10th chakra is way, way up there. It just connects from the ground all the way up and out. And that's the way that I experience the 10th chakra. But it's generally grounding and at the feet and moves into the ground. The 11th chakra is located in the hands and the feet. And the 12th chakra includes 20 chakras connected to the body structure, like limbs, organs, your bones. And so there are the 20 energy centers that are inside your body that don't include the first 12. And I will be getting into these and breaking these down into individual videos. But this is just an overview today of the energy centers of our body. Chakras have front and back sides. The front of the chakra is associated with the human side of us, and the back of the chakra is associated with our soul. So the chakra does double duty. And, a lot of times people balance just the front of the chakras, but the back side opens up more to the soul side of us. And to me, this is very exciting. Okay, the next one is aura. The aura has several layers that are said to be associated with the chakras. They kind of hold the colors of the chakras. Now, some people read auras and they see them as colors, and they can signify what is going on with the body or what chakra it is associated with. And if they see gray and black, that means your aura is completely muddied and everything is out of alignment. And there is some dark stuff going on in your life that you need to work through those issues. There are also auric cameras that people can take pictures of you, and it will show your aura. And I've done this before. And, it's interesting. I am one that doesn't see the aura colors unless that is what I'm meant to do. I don't look at people and just see, the colors and this and that. I pretty much read their field of discovery or their Akashic records. And I'm an intuitive, medical intuitive, so I just can read the body. But there are people that read the auras, and this is exciting too. In some beliefs, there are 7 layers: etheric, emotional, mental, astral, etheric template, celestial, and catheric template. Each layer is associated with different functions, from physical and emotional to the mental and spiritual, and they are interconnected with the body's chakras, forming a complete energy system. Okay, that's aura. And there are many layers to the aura. And I will be getting into that in a separate podcast as well. The next one is rays. Waves of energy that are universal in nature, with incoming and outgoing flow of universal energy. Some people connect to spiritual beings or entities. Sorry, I have to read it. Through energetic rays, which are made up of heat and low levels of electricity generated by the body. Our body is energy, and it produces low levels of electricity. Some people have been known to pop light bulbs. And, that is very true. It is a very true phenomenon. So some of them flicker lights, but some can pop light bulbs. And this is beyond my realm, but it does happen. I've seen it happen. So, and the next one is Kundalini energy. This rests at the base of the spine until it is awakened, then runs up through the chakras. Symbolized as the serpent, Kundalini is an explosive energy that can be overwhelming when it is awakened, but purifies and transforms one's body to achieve a state of interconnectedness, bliss, and union. It really takes a lot to awaken this Kundalini. And I know when I have attuned people to Reiki, the higher levels, you start at the spine, or start here and run down. And anyway, you just rev up that Kundalini energy. And this, if it is awakened, it runs through all your chakras, and it is very powerful and can be overwhelming. So you have to make sure that you are very grounded at the same time. And don't let it overtake, your mind, that you get disoriented and things like that. The next is mana. Kahuna healers of Hawaii believe this is the life force permeating the universe, and it is highly concentrated in living things. Critical to the healing process because of its use of manifesting miracles and healing. Thought to be gained or lost by actions, tying to karma. So mana in Hawaii, to those healers, is associated with karma. We don't have that our actions, but not our energy systems. And then karma pulls us to the past. It's about lessons to learn. And I'm sure that all of us, if not most of us, have heard of karma. It is a retributive process where we re-experience our mistakes or dilemmas until we get them right. The sum total of the consequences of all our actions. It is the cosmic feedback system which allows us to be conscious of our deeds and therefore learn from them. And there are people that have been stuck in karmic patterns lifetime after lifetime, or in one lifetime. They just keep experiencing the same things over and over again. And they need to dig in and figure out what is going wrong here. Why can't I move forward? Dharma pulls us to the future. how we use what we've learned with our karmic dispositions. Learning our purpose through the soul's calling as a blueprint which contains information as to why we are here. When we harness our karma, it speeds up our dharma and accelerates our healing, bringing about right behavior and social order. So dharma is what happens after karma or with karma. It's a lot of times said karma and dharma. The next is cords. Energetic connections between people, beings, events in our lives, or parts of ourselves that serve as negative relationship contracts. And again, this can be even with ourself. Cords form when we contract with another person to meet our needs. These cords result in patterns that create self-destructive habits and limit the bonded relationships to a low standard of quality. Cords can be carried over from other lifetimes between self and others, usually detrimental except for cords between mother and newborns. That would be not a devastating cord, but a beautiful cord. But if you contract with this baby as it gets older and grown up, and there is a negative cord bonding, then that needs to be cut. But with mothers and newborns, that is pure. Cords generally muddy our energetic system. We cannot work efficiently or at all with our energy system if we do not address our cords and the reason we are holding them. When working with energy or intuition, we go through the doorway to self with the following steps. Now, these next 6 steps are kind of a layout for if we want to open up intuitively or energetically. The first one is grounding, where you're bringing yourself fully into your body. And the next is centering, fully connected to the part of your body that serves as the meeting ground of all your energies. And this can be in the core. In some people more advanced, it's here at the third eye, or they bring everything in here through the crown. But a lot of people, it's like their core or their heart. And next is protecting, clearing, repairing, erecting energetic boundaries to keep yourself safe. And a lot of people put around a field of protection before they start an intuitive reading or an energetic reading for someone, so that they don't draw in those energies. And then you open to your energetic centers. And then you access performing a healing or obtaining data. And then in closing, you reverse of opening, appropriately closing energy centers, reprotecting, centering, and grounding. The more advanced you are, the more automatic these steps are. Some are able to stay open while being continually protected, centered, and grounded. For some, it is a natural way of being. And that's where I am with that. It is a natural way of being. I remember when I was first learning level 1 of Reiki, and, they say, draw the symbols on your hands, draw the symbols on the walls, and first and second level. And I just was like, that, I don't need to do that. And so I was just open, but yet grounded. And some people are advanced enough that this is the way it is for them. But some people need to or want to go through the 6 steps. And that is recommended when you're starting out, just so that you can springboard from that and know where you are with yourself and your energetic being. Okay, that is the overview of the energy centers, and I will be getting more into each chakra in later videos. All right, I appreciate you, as I stated in the beginning. Like and subscribe, leave a comment, email me, and remember, go out and change the world. All right, bye-bye.